Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Cool Breeze. This is Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. Let's see what it has in store for us. Because I really don't know much about it. Although I have tried to record this video probably a few times, but things keep messing up. Anyways, we should be good.
When people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up. Or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars. As the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be. When it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end. We're here. Let's go.
Wow, that was one heck of an opening. That really was one hell of an opening. So, So this thing's called the apple?
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Amazing, there's even still power there. The ones that came before were so old. Shifting of tectonic plates, earthquakes. You can tell this place has been here a long time. Surprising anything actually works. It would be surprising. But it looks like maybe another 100 years and there'd be nothing left. Looks like the emblem or wait, the pyramids.
The key. You must find the key.
Son? Sir?
Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there. Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects. run your way through this little obstacle course. That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. Alright, Desmond, follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars. All you have to do here is jump the gap. Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Sir? Sir? Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
We must just be along for the ride. Or I mean, like, Desmond must just be along for the ride, right? Like, how would he know what to
Invitation,
say?
Shall I take your coat, sir?
Or do. Or maybe when you jump into your ancestor, his memories come in.
You are requested to kindly find your seat.
Therefore, you know what you're going to do. I wonder.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
Can't we just go over there? Like, obviously that's where we're headed, right? Yeah, let's just go through all these people, shove our asses in their face.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
I already have.
But this... I don't get it.
A thousand pardons. My apologies.
And none of these people can hear or see him. Like, what the heck is that? Somebody would have heard that.
A little Dodge courage will put a bloom in your cheek.
And again.
Jeremy's really burning up the boards tonight.
He's a marvel.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
Stateside balcony! Hurry!
Come, please!
Over there! That's the one that's...
That man there!
A man was
Seize him!
killed in the upper balconies!
Oh, my!
But I've done no wrong, I swear it. Any weapons?
I beg your pardon.
No
pushing, please.
Patience, please! Let us through! Order! We must have peace, friends! There is no danger! Try to remember. It happened
We
right
must
in that
leave at
balcony.
once.
What are those men doing in there? I'm staying where it's safe.
What? What was the purpose of this?
Move! Order! We must have order!
Just to get that key? It seems like an awful lot of money wasted to make this just to get that little...
Where are you going?
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Storehouse?
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Well, I hope this stuff is gonna make sense, because so far all I see is wasted effort and money.
Some fresh air might do me good.
What are these dice things? Some sort of game. Huh. Get those Wi-Fi signals.
Captain?
Mr. Kenway.
I just wanted to thank you again for taking me aboard, and apologize for any inconvenience it may have caused.
Inconvenience would be an understatement.
I'm sorry, I don't follow.
My ship was held in port for 2 days that we might accommodate you. I lost several contracts as a result.
I had no idea.
Of course not. You nobles are all the same.
Yeah, they are. Ah, so that was it? Wonder what this is then.
Hello, sir.
Do you expect we'll have a pleasant crossing?
It is a quiet time of year, though rogue storms in troubled waters are not unheard of. But no need to fret. At worst, they'll prove an inconvenience. I'm more concerned about pirates and rogue privateers.
Have you encountered them before?
Aye. But the Providence is a strong ship, and her crew well trained. They will surely keep us safe.
So, in Assassin's Creed 4, the Kenway is some sort of a privateer. But it almost sounds like they're the same.
And then all will be
Pirates and
well.
privateers.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Though you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So I thought. And yet
Here you are. Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain
To
sees us...
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on, anyway?
DDT!
We're ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why's that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be. Do you yield?
Never! How do you like these odds?
What's the meaning of this?
Captain,
Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
these thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Sure.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
Get the feeling.
I don't care
Kenway.
for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look,
Not to be fucked
I don't
with.
want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive.
Why?
Well,
Doesn't matter if
what
you're
will it
alive or
be?
dead.
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent. Good day.
You know, back in those days, getting a threat like that would be real. Not just something like off the cuff, like we say, oh, I'll kill you. Like, they really meant it. Right?
Mr.
And
Kenway.
to get away with it.
Captain?
Cut his head off, throw him overboard.
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
Cut their head off and throw them over off the boat. And nobody would know the difference.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on lamb and wine whilst we're stuck
Okay.
with tinned fish and biscuits.
Someone needs to...
You looking for another fight? That it? Go away.
Uh-huh. So. What the hell?
I got nothing to say to you.
Is that so? Should I kill you?
Quite the basting you gave Graves and Quill.
Wasn't by choice.
Aye. Blockheads, the both of them. Where are my manners? Louis Mills. Pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway. So, should I be watching my back?
I think the boys learned their lesson. They're normally not so nasty. Honest, it's just the past few crossings have been a bit rough.
Oh?
Captain's trying to cut costs. Reduced rations, lower wages, more dangerous cargo. It's put the crew on edge.
Is there cause for concern, then?
Not if I can help it. But the captain needs to think about the way he treats his men.
Huh. Interesting. Although, I don't think there's a mutiny happening.
You there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
Very well.
Won't be serving for another couple hours. Some biscuits in the barrel if you're desperate.
Actually, I've come with a question.
What's that?
Have any of the men been acting strange recently? Said anything that struck you as out of the ordinary?
The boys cry about the rations, as if there's anything I can do about it. But beyond that, I ain't heard much. My advice, go find James. His ears are always open.
Very well.
And where might I find him?
Right behind you, actually. He's the one sitting on the barrel.
Didn't we already try talking to that guy? Oh no.
Are you James?
Aye.
Hatham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me.
Very well.
So, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
So when I said test there just a moment
I
ago...
only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
I was thinking that my my voice bar hadn't been moving on the recording. And that because I paused it, turned it off during the opening. Or I muted my microphone during the opening. Like my headphones have a button all of their own.
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that?
Whoa. Look at that.
Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
They look painted. It's a trail. It's a trail, everyone. Trail. It's not a mutiny. I almost guarantee you that.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right. You should feast on lamb and wine, whilst we're stuck with tinned fish and biscuits.
What kind of paint would they have in the back in the day that would even sustain, like, that would be able to withstand salt water for any length of time.
Most curious.
It seemed like a complete waste of effort. Day 33. "40 minutes into the game and we still haven't been able to do anything. Really, I mean, not much. We got one little fight, one assassination.
Any news? Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it.
Ship sighted aft!
Too late.
She's
Here
making
she
ready
is.
to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down!
Warning shots. That's
A
odd.
warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead.
Huh.
Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted?
This captain, we should just cut his head off.
Secure the hatch!
I don't like him at all.
Haytham. Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Yes,
But it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ooh.
Ah. So that's what this is about.
So who are
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are they like the assassins or
You
something?
sure this is how you want to
Can't
play
be.
it?
It's not how they would operate. So who could this group be? Will we ever even find out? Something tells me we won't. Oh, come on! Come on! There, take that, prick.
I told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Me?
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
They'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then die, and I'll do it.
Then I will.
All right, all right.
Oh, come on! You don't even let us do it or... Come on. So I've already played a few hours of Assassin's Creed 4.
We need those ropes secured!
And I have the jackdaw already.
I told you this was
On
madness.
yourself.
It's a hell of a lot of
I'll fix
fun.
your sail for you.
But it doesn't look like we're gonna get that here. Kind of hoping they'd let us pilot the ship. I had to taken the fight to that other ship. I wouldn't have sailed into the storm. I would have just taken the fight to it. Destroyed it. At least that's what Kenway would have done, right? Look at those waves. They're coming in at the side of us too. What are they thinking? I look so phony, eh?
More speed! Loose the sails! Hate them! You take the foremast! James! To the mainmast with you!
Come on, Hatham, get up there. Come on, bloke. And we just caught him. What a ding-a-ling. Oh no! Oh wow!
The rope's too wet. I'm slipping.
Don't worry, bro. I'm coming. I'm coming. Gotcha.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Well, we don't have to worry about that ship anymore. In the drink she goes. Day 72. 72 days to get across. Even with a broken thing. But wait. The mast doesn't look broken. Are those gold bars or crackers? What do you think those are? Biscuits? Maybe? I don't know. And why is I don't... Man. Hear the birds? We're near shore.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
Yes, the birds tell us all we need to know. You won't find birds out in, like, you know, too far from the ocean, shore. Or, like, far from any land, for that matter. And definitely not seagulls. Seagulls remain where there's, you know, easy food. Easy food means ashore, land. We get infested with seagulls here where I live. When I was a kid, we were having my birthday party down at the water away from here, not too far away. And a seagull came down and stole a hot dog right out of my mouth. Man, I was so angry. And then Nobody would buy me a replacement hot dog. It was my birthday and I didn't even get to eat a hot dog because a bird stole it. Man, I was angry. I was like, probably about 45 years ago. I guess at least I got the fries. Back then, the fries at the park were the most amazing in the world. Couldn't find a better fry.
May I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle it. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
Charles
Are
Lee.
you by any chance John and Isabella's son?
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... Well, at least until he arrives. I thought...
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Kind of you to say, but I think you overestimate me.
Impossible, sir. This way.
Oh, I want to kill all these guys. I just want to kill them all. But I don't think we're supposed to yet.
Boston's quite a lively city.
There's all manner of things to see and do.
So is this the guy
Once
we're
you've
playing?
settled in, I suggest you take some time to walk the streets. Who knows what opportunities you might discover.
Maybe he switches allegiances?
Need to fetch a few things before we get to work.
Becomes an
I'll arrange the
assassin?
horses while you do that.
Why are those guys walking backwards? Did you see that? Why were they walking backwards? Look, there's another guy walking backwards. What's going on with these people? Why did Charles just run?
Get back here with that, you rogue!
Yeah, you rogue.
Damn Spriggs. This accursed city will be the death of me.
You seem troubled, friend.
That's because I am. Greatly so, in fact.
What's happened?
I was robbed. The old Balkan file. Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever wrote. Benjamin Franklin, pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway.
You must be new to Boston.
Why do you say that?
You're still possessed of virtue. To stop and help an old lout like myself. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow. Should you happen to find my missing pages, I'll reward you.
Look, I'm not sure if I...
It's all right, all right. If you have the time, hurrah! If not, no harm done. The thing is useless in its current state anyway. But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
Well, that was interesting.
There will be a presentation of the latest sacred choral works from several of the innovative composers.
Ah, hello. Welcome.
I have sword and pistol. Okay. Alrighty.
Following a recent spate of accidents, a new bylaw will enforce roof inspections by qualified craftsmen throughout the city. While expressing sincere condolences to the Brown family, Mr. Roberts would like to remind... We ride for the Green Dragon Tavern. The proprietors are eccentric, but the rooms are spacious and they do not pry.
Have you been told why it is I've come to Boston?
No, Master Birch said I should know only as much as you saw fit to share. He sent me a list of names and bade me ensure you could find them.
And have you had any luck with that?
Aye. William Johnson waits for us at the Green Dragon.
How well do you know him?
Not well, but he saw the order's mark and did not hesitate to come.
Prove yourself loyal to our cause. And you may yet know our plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir.
I wonder how old these two guys are. Do you think this guy, Hatham, turns on the order and becomes an assassin? Like, what is gonna happen? I don't understand. This guy is obviously a Templar, and I thought we were, in these games, we played assassins. Mind you, Kenway was just some privateer when he stole the assassins.
You lying, cheating, no good son of a bitch.
Perhaps we've come at a bad time.
Hey, somebody hit her with a real
Don't be
hockey stick.
foolish,
Holy
dearie.
shite.
Please, sit. Fancy something to eat? A drink,
Oh my
perhaps?
goodness gracious.
Or is it a bed you require?
We've already let rooms here.
Oh, yes. Of course. Masters Lee and Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up.
I got a bit of the sniffles.
Do you require anything further?
Only privacy.
Very well.
This way.
Oh boy. Wonder what that B is. Wait, maybe it stands for Boston? Like the door out to Boston?
Sir, William Johnson.
A pleasure. A good lad, if a bit earnest. I'm told you're putting together an expedition.
We believe there's a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find it.
Sadly, my research has been stolen. Without it, I'm of no use to you.
Then we'll find it. Do you have any leads?
My associate, Thomas Hickey, has been making the rounds. He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can't speed things up.
We've heard rumors of bandits operating from a compound southwest of here. You'll likely find him there.
Charles?
Sir.
We'd best be off.
Of course.
I think I'm just gonna play until I'm too tired to carry on. And I don't know. I don't know if I should be cutting these things into like 20-minute episodes, 1-hour episodes, 40 minutes, or just a few hours at a time. I really don't know. I've probably said that a whole bunch of times in a whole bunch of my other videos, but I still don't know what the answer is.
Thomas Hickey?
Who's asking?
Hatham Kenway.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Show some respect, boy.
Wait.
Peace, Charles. William Johnson sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search.
We don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the lookout. Take up a position behind the guards. You two approach from the front. When I open fire on the group, you charge in. Have the element of surprise on our side. Half will fall before they've even realized what's happened.
Alright, I don't know how that's gonna work, but we'll try.
Get into position. But wait for me to take the first shot.
Alright, guns loaded. Oh.
You two, clear off. Much for the element of surprise.
Reinforcements!
Oi! Ape them! Shoot before they reach us!
Use those spare muskets and you won't have to reload.
Oh, come on! What did I do wrong? I don't know what happened.
Fall back! Fall back! We'll be safe inside!
What now?
We can blow the door with those. Go on, shoot them. On with the show then.
Kill mercenaries using firearms, 3 of 10. Well, apparently I didn't do such a good job with that. Oh well.
Guess they wasn't so safe inside after all.
Save your looting for after we found Johnson's research.
Yep,
Yes,
you're the one
master.
looting, not them. I have a feeling this doesn't even matter. Because I believe that our actual real character's native, so I don't even know what this is for. Is this training of some sort?
Lay down your weapons, and I'll consider letting you live.
I make you the same offer. We've no quarrel. I only wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
I won't ask again.
Agreed.
In my sights, clear as day.
Your kind has no need for books and maps. Who put you up to this?
Never seen a person. There's always been dead drops and letters. But they always pay, so we do the jobs.
Well, those days are done. Tell your masters I said as much.
Well, he almost
Who
reached
should I
for
say
that
you
gun.
are?
You don't?
They'll know.
They'll know.
Apham! Someone's got some shot on
Oh,
him.
no!
You might want to be grabbing it on account of
I
your
think I
pistol
just
being
shot that
charged.
guy.
A shame so many had to die.
Aye. Terrible tragedy, that. Back to the Green Dragon, then. I need a drink.
I think I just shot that guy. I pushed R to reload. And R is reflex shot as well.
Careful, gents. We've company.
Don't let go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this rabble.
A little help, please.
Quit your crying, I'm coming. Wait, them bodies is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame to let it all go to waste.
Are you mad? In case you've forgotten, we're in the midst of something.
Aw, why's you always got to go and spoil the sport?
Excuse me. I had a sneeze come on.
Look at those badgers running around all lovely shop.
Thomas!
What?
Whatever's in this chest is worth it.
Come on now. It's just a few fools with knives. They ain't so tough.
It's not the scoundrels I'm concerned with.
Yeah, when I had that sneeze, I was trying to mute my mic and pause the game for a moment. That was difficult. Oh boy.
Look at those badgers running around all lovely shop.
Come on, hate them, you fool. Come on.
That seems to be the last of them.
Oi! Mr. Johnson's gonna need to double my pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his
What's going
side.
There you are.
My thanks, Master
Oh,
Kenway.
this is Mr. Johnson, I see.
No. Tell me what it is you need.
The images on this amulet, are they familiar to you? Perhaps one of the tribes has shown you something similar.
It appears Kanyan Gahaga in origin.
Can you trace it to a specific location? I need to know where it came from.
With my research returned, perhaps. Let me see what I can do. Thomas!
What?
Rent yourself a room. And a bath as well. I suspect we'll be here for a while.
So, did we get a save yet? Oh wait, this should be a save, right? That wasn't a save?
Tell me about yourself, William.
What's to tell? I was born in Ireland to Catholic parents, which I learnt early in life severely limited my opportunities. So I converted to Protestantism and journeyed here at the behest of my uncle. But I fear my Uncle Peter was not the swiftest of men. He sought to open trade with the Kanyan Gahaga, but chose to build his settlement away from the trade routes instead of on them. I tried to reason with the man, but as I said, not the swiftest. So, I took what little money I'd earned and bought my own little plot of land. I built a home, a farm, a store, and a mill. Humble beginnings, but well situated, which made all the difference.
So this is how you came to know the Mohawk?
Indeed. And it has proved a valuable relationship.
But still no mention from your contacts of the precursor site? No hidden temple or ancient constructs?
Yes and no. Which is to say, they have their fair share of sacred sites. Earthen mounds, forest clearings, hidden caves. But nothing matching what you describe. No strange metals, no odd glows.
It is well hidden.
Even to them, it seems. But cheer up, my friend. You'll have your precursor treasure. I swear it.
To our success, then.
And soon.
Any news?
Whispers of things. Nothing solid at the moment. I know you're looking for word of anything out of the ordinary. Dealing with temples and spirits and ancient times and whatnot. But, so far, can't say my boys have heard much.
No trinkets or artifacts being moved through your... shadow market?
Nothing new. Couple of ill-gotten weapons, some jewelry likely lifted from a living thing. But you said to listen for talk of glows and ums and strange sights, right? And I ain't heard nothing about that.
Keep at it.
Oh, I will. You done me a great service, mister. And I fully intend to repay my debt. Thricefold, if it pleases.
You know, when
Thank you, Thomas.
Place to sleep and
Come
meal
on.
to eat is thanks enough. Don't you worry. I'll get you sorted soon.
So, when I was a kid in school, they used to say, ain't isn't a word. Even though we knew how to spell it, A-I-N''T, right? But every time I used it, you know, the teacher would say, hey, you know that ain't a word, right? And now it's everywhere, right?
Evening, gentlemen. Charming. Oh, peace, Charles. He'll grow on you.
Oi! Catherine, you fussock! Get back here! Daddy needs a drink.
How fares the search?
Maths and maps are not cutting it.
What of your local contacts?
We'll need to earn their trust before they'll share what they know.
I have an idea on how we might be affecting that. There's a man who's taken to enslaving natives. Rescue them, and they'll owe us.
Do you know where they're being held?
Afraid not.
Benjamin Churchwill. He's a finder and a fixer. He's also on your list.
And there I was, wondering whom I might solicit next. Well done.
Something tells me these guys are evil. I don't know why we're playing them, but something tells me we're gonna have to kill them at some point. But because of the pictures and stuff that I've seen, I just don't understand what's going on right now. This isn't RMC. I'm sure of it. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this episode right here, and I'll just continue on. Episode 2, I'll continue right away. So, thanks for watching. My name is Cool Breeze. This is Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered, Episode 1. I hope you come back, subscribe, and I hope I catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Goodbye now.